So I want to talk about this whole Keke Palmer and Darius breakup. Just found out a couple of, I don't know, maybe about an hour ago. Let me tell you something. Let me just tell you how stupid this whole thing is, right? People are very split, you know. Are these snitches saying that Darius is right and he should have standards, because he made a. Let me tell you something. He sat there and got on social media like a 12-year-old schoolgirl complaining about the outfit that she wore, talking about he has standards. Let me tell you something. Bro, I'm pretty sure you didn't actually have standards when she was wearing that stuff for you. Okay? So don't give me that BS about standards, right? Let's not even go there. Also, if, let's just sit there and say for the sake of argument, you didn't like what she was wearing, right? Did you make that like some sort of rule in the beginning when y'all started going out? Like, yo, listen, we had a child together, we're together and stuff like that. I would really appreciate if you would sit there and tone down, the clothes that you wear. Okay, fine. If they had that relationship and she sat there and decided to violate it and started to wear what she wanted to wear, even though she knew that her man was going to be uncomfortable with it, fine. Then I can understand it. But even then, I'm like, bro, let me get this straight. You sat there and you broke out with her because she wore something that you didn't like, and she danced another man that you didn't, you didn't like that. So you decided to break up with her. Yo, I just don't understand how people just do not bother to fight for their relationships anymore. I don't get that at all. It's just so stupid. Now, breaking up with somebody because because there's dancing a certain way with another man, I still think that like they should have sat there and worked it out. On the other hand, I'm not gonna sit there and lie. When I sat there and I looked at that video, it was like, boo, you doing too much. You doing way too much. Because my whole thing, I looked at it, was like, I wasn't even upset with the outfit she was wearing. I don't understand why when some guys get together with these women, that they feel they have the right to sit there and dictate what they wear. I've always just found that they can be completely and utterly acidine. I'm like, bro, she's your girl, she's not your slave. All right. She was dressing how she was dressing before she got in a relationship with you. She does not need your advice or to tell her what to do when you're dating her. Right? But yeah, I did sit there and see the way she was dancing, and I mean, come on. Let's not sit there and try to act like she didn't know what she was doing. And what even excuse would she actually even have for that? Sit there and come back to her man and be like, oh yeah, we're just out at the club or whatever, just with Usher, and you started singing, and I had a couple of drinks and stuff like that. Like, I'm sorry, but there's no way to sit there and justify that. Like, there's no way to sit there and justify that. And that's not even like the male fragile ego talking. That's just, I mean, come on, man. Still, all in all, he wound up dumping her because of that, and social media and people going at him, and it's a different world, I guess, when you have a certain level of success. You are constantly judged on social media by one thing or the other. People constantly are digging in your relationship, telling you what you did wrong, or praising for what you did right. I mean, relationships are hard enough, and then you add a certain level of publicity and stardom and stuff like that, and it just makes things even 10 times harder. All in all, like I said, I think he should have sat there and fight for his relationship. They do have a child together. And for him to sit there and just be, in a way, so petty, be like, oh, you dance with another man, I don't like it, so we're going to break up. And I also don't like the way that you're dressing. Even though I had no problem with you dressing that way before, when it was just me and you, but whatever. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Are you on his side? Are you on her side? Like, let me know.